Hello, my charmed ones, and welcome back to my channel for day one of Vlogmas 2021. I know it's been like several years since I've done Vlogmas. It's been quite a while since I actually vlogged, but I asked you guys over on Instagram if you wanted me to vlog for Vlogmas, and a lot of you said yes. So I thought, okay, I think I could maybe do a little bit of vlogging this year for Vlogmas. I kind of miss it a little bit. It does feel like nostalgic, and I do love Christmas time, and there's a lot of stuff going on, to share. So I thought, okay, let's go ahead and do Vlogmas. Now, I wanted to explain a few things to you guys about how this Vlogmas is going to work. So today's video is going to be like a day in the life of moi, and because that was very highly requested when I asked you guys on Instagram what you wanted to see. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you should go ahead and follow me at MissTrenchcoat, because that's really the place where I ask you guys, a lot of the content you want to see and things like that. So I really get engaged with you guys on Instagram. So that's the best place to follow me if you kind of want to have input on the things that I create for you guys. So a lot of people wanted like a day in the life, morning routine, vlog style thing, which is what I'm doing today for Vlogmas Day 1, which is going to go up today, December 1st, which is Wednesday. Now, I really don't think that I'm going to be able to make a vlog every day until Christmas, right? So I think that for the rest of Vlogmas, what I'm going to do is do a vlog a week. So I'm going to go ahead and collect snippets of fun things going on, or exciting things. A lot of people wanted to see business topics and things like that. So that's what I'm going to do. And for the rest of the vlogs for this month, I'm going to basically accumulate clips for a week and put together a vlog, and they'll be published each Wednesday of December. So you're going to get 5 Vlogmas vlogs in total, right? And I hope that that's exciting for you guys. Maybe I'll make them a little bit longer. Today's video, I feel like it's going to be long because we're going through my entire day and clips of my day. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Now, there's also another thing that I needed to address with you guys, which is that it has been a long time since I've vlogged and done Vlogmas, and like many, many people across the world, the last 2 years, we're now in the second year of pandemic life, I guess. The last 2 years have been very tumultuous, I guess, for me in my personal life. I think a lot of people, throughout the years, you have ups and you have downs, and I've definitely had a bunch of ups, and I've had some downs along the way as well. So I just wanted to address that with you guys, because there's going to be some things that people who are OG followers of mine might notice. If you're a new follower of mine, you're probably not going to notice anything much amiss. But OG followers are probably going to notice a few things. Number one, I currently live in a new home, right? So I am in a new house. I don't live in my old house that I moved into, several years ago. That's number one. Number two, and yes, I am going to glaze over some of these points. So if you're like, she's being evasive, I am kind of being evasive because it's hard for me to talk about my personal life. I've made a very intentional effort over the past few years to not make my personal and private life public. I know that that doesn't jive well with YouTube very often and being like an influencer or a business owner online, but that's an intentional choice that I've made to keep the people in my private life private, safe, etc., right? So if any of this feels like I'm glazing over, yes, I am. Number two is that I am no longer with my ex, okay? So we have split up. I do currently live with the person I will refer to as the new Mr. Trenchcoat. I'm not going to call him new. I'm just going to call him Mr. Trenchcoat, again, to keep people's identities, anonymous. We don't want to put people out online who do not necessarily want to be put out online yet. So yes, that's change number two. And big change number three, which is probably, to be honest, the hardest pill to swallow for me, maybe for you guys as well, because I've split with my ex, I no longer have 2 dogs. I only have 1 dog. I live with Mr. Sultan, the dog that I adopted a few years ago. Unfortunately, Mr. Starbuck is very happy and healthy and doing well, but he lives with his dad. So that is the third big change that you're going to see in my life. I hope that you guys can be respectful of my privacy and understand that I I'm not like a family YouTube vlogger, right? So it's not easy for me to just share things online that are going on in my personal life, but I did want to let you guys know because I'm sure there's going to be questions, right? So for those of you who are like my OGs who are going to watch all the videos, I love you. I appreciate you so much. I would ask you one little favor. If you guys see people asking questions about things that obviously you can tell right now are not things that I want to talk about in the comments, I would ask if you guys could help me kind of moderate the comments to some extent and just jump in and answer people's questions, right? Like if someone's like, why doesn't she have the other dog? You can let them know. It's probably going to be a little hard for me to look at those comments right now. They say that you shouldn't talk about things that have gone on in your life until you feel like you're really through them, right? And really have like learned and integrated the lessons. Although I'm through the actual physical changes, it's still, it's still hard to address the things because I'm not really on the other side yet. So I hope that makes sense. Yes, I've moved on to a new phase of my life. I am very happy with this new phase of my life. Do not you worry. Nothing bad happened to me over the past few years that caused these changes. It was really just feeling like I wanted my life to be in alignment with the life I wanted. And so that's what I did, right? So maybe one day we'll talk more about it. For now, please enjoy the vlog. Please be respectful of people's privacy. And I know you guys are all like seriously like the best, like most mature adults in the entire YouTube community. I really have always said this. My community members, I think, are just so mature, so poised, so full of grace. Like you guys aren't the ones who are going to be like digging in and trying to stir up the pot, right? So I really appreciate you guys. And I hope that this Vlogmas is fun for you. And if you have any questions or if you have things that you want to see in Vlogmas, go ahead and leave them in the comments and I will do my best to integrate them. And just so you know, I am finishing up that 2020 prep series still. So you are going to get like 2 videos a week, I think, for all of December. So get excited. You're getting all this content. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into my daily routine.
So first thing in the morning, what I normally do before I even get out of bed is I grab my journal and I do a little bit of journaling, stream of consciousness writing, and writing out some affirmations to start my day. Once Sully and I get out of bed, Mr. Trenchcoat takes him for his morning walk, and then usually I end up playing with him for a little bit when he gets back, after I give him his treats for, doing his morning business. Now, the first thing I end up drinking in the morning is probably going to surprise some of you. Instead of coffee, I prefer to have this amino energy drink. It's basically just a morning energy drink. It can also be used as like a pre-workout. This flavor happens to be cotton candy, which I love, but I don't love having coffee first thing in the morning. I find the acidity is like too rough on my stomach. So I like to have this. It's a good way of kind of like hydrating with some water plus some energy. And, whatever the other, good things it says come on the label that I don't really put too much weight into, but I do love the flavor and it is very hydrating. So once I have my energy drink in tow, I normally head over to my bathroom and I'll start doing my skincare and hygiene and getting myself ready for the day, doing my hair and makeup, whatever I feel like I need to do. This is kind of a more relaxed day, but also because I have to film, I did want to make sure that like my makeup was done and that my hair didn't look like a complete wreck. Recently, I've been very obsessed with the Westman Atelier line of makeup. Those are the stick makeups that I'm kind of showing to you guys in the video. I really love how easy and effortless it is. And although I'm not normally someone who's big on stick foundations and stick and cream makeup, I find that it's really easy to use and very natural looking for like everyday put together makeup. Definitely something that works if you are going to a job, but also if you're like working from home and want to look put together. It's very versatile. And also today, I absolutely needed to paint my nails, so I did that as well. And something you can't really see in the video is that while I have my nails drying and I'm painting them, I am listening to like a motivational, like mindset video on my computer, just kind of as a way to multitask and, get some extra mindset work in the morning while I'm doing kind of a passive task that I can't really, use my hands for anything else. So might as well listen to a productive audio. So next it is coffee time, and this is probably one of the most exciting things about my Vlogmas videos is that I actually purchased an advent calendar for the first time in many, many years, and I chose the Nespresso Advent Calendar. Now, the packaging is designed by Joanna Ortiz, who is a South American designer of clothing. I absolutely love this box because I'm a big fan of the color green, and I love, palm trees and leaves and things like that. So I thought this was beautiful. But being a Nespresso Advent Calendar, it is 23 days of Nespresso pods, and then you can kind of see that there is also like a very big box on day 24, which I'm assuming is some sort of drinkware or I don't know, some sort of an Nespresso accessory. So I go ahead and I'm finding day number 1 to see what flavor it is. And it is actually the flavor, I'm not going to be able to say whatever it is in Italian, but it's inspired by Venice, right? Inspiration Venice. So this is the pod I'm going to use to make my coffee today. And I decided to be fancy today and added to my coffee just a little bit of sugar-free sweetener and then a big helping of whipped cream, which is absolutely delicious. If you're not familiar, this is actually known as a cafe campagna, or really I guess it would be like an espresso campagna because it's espresso, not necessarily coffee. And Sully, if you didn't know, he loves coffee and he loves whipped cream. He didn't want it today. I'm not gonna hold that against espresso. Sometimes Sully doesn't want to have a lick of my coffee, but I do like to offer it to him. Okay, so I just thought I'd let you guys know what I'm working on today, what's on my top 3. Number 1, obviously I have to film for this vlog and also like edit it into a video and put that up tonight. So that's like a really big thing, I guess I would say, is that this is kind of like a project, but it is on my top 3. It is something I feel very confident I'm going to be able to do. So that's number 1. The second thing I have to do is finish up some work for the Productivity and Planning Mastermind. There are some things that I do at the start of the month, and today is the first day of December. So I need to make sure I have some things ready for them. And third is I am finishing up work on my 2022 goal planner and the New Year's goal setting and planning workshop. Now, specifically, I already have the planner done. I finished that the other day, but I do need to work on the actual workshop slides, and I need to take some pictures to actually integrate for, that class, just some like general branding sorts of photos that I want to take. So that's some of the work I have to do today. But if you want, let's go ahead and I will actually show you a peek into the 2022 goal planner. You ready? So here she is, the 2022 You Got Goals planner. This is the first complete goal planner I've ever designed and ever personally used. Now, essentially, this is integrating my annual goal setting process into an actual planner and then giving you the tools to be able to map out your goals and objectives across the year. So it gives you everything that you need to review 2021. And then also to get in alignment with what it is that you want to create in your life in the upcoming new year. And then it helps you take those goals and really map them out strategically into objectives and action plans to get them done. And then it gives you all of the inserts that you need to actually kind of keep track of those items across the year. So you can see here, I'm kind of showing you these action plans and essentially these goal setting inserts. So a majority of the actual inserts that you see here are these sort of goal mapping inserts, right? So I actually I've already populated the planner with 15 of these sets of inserts because in my methodology, we do not set any more than 15 goals in a year. If you need to set more, once you've gotten your 15 done, feel free to come back to the process and do more. But that is a bulk of the planner. But then as you can see, I'm kind of flipping to the end where you can see your objective management for the year. If you guys are familiar with my system, you know that I let you set 3 objectives per quarter and then 3 per month. So that is what you see there. And then I have the actual objective trackers, the monthly trackers, where you can actually list out what your 3 objectives are for the month and then additional action items and habits that you're working on that all relate to your goals. So what I love about this planner is that it really gives you the space and everything you need to really do your goal setting work in one book. And then you can integrate this with any other planner system that you may use, or you can pull out the important inserts and put them into your planner that you use for 2022.
So what do you guys think about the 2022 You Got Goals planner? I think it's really awesome. I've shown it to the members of my mastermind already. They are thrilled with it. So I'm so excited for our workshop on Saturday. And just in case you are not aware of what I'm talking about, in my productivity and planning mastermind, we do our monthly masterclasses on the first Saturday of the month. And this Saturday is the New Year's goal setting and planning workshop. So not only is it something that I am doing for my mastermind, but I also have tickets available for sale on my shop if you're interested in joining me and setting your goals with me. And one of the things that you get when you register for the workshop is the goal planner, right? So I'm not someone who just wants to sell you guys a goal planner and no system. I really think that having the workshop and showing up and having people to kind of bounce ideas off of and really just understand my process for goal setting, I think that's so important. So if you want to get a copy of the goal planner and you want to join me for the workshop on Saturday, you do get the replay if you cannot attend live. I will leave some links down below for you to sign up. You can go ahead and buy the workshop a la carte, or if you join my mastermind, you get it included. So definitely, if you want to set some goals with me, check out those links. I hope to see you on Saturday.
So next, I'm going ahead and just working on some of those extra tasks that I need to do for the mastermind, and also doing kind of boring things like checking my email and just, getting everything organized on my computer. Now, if you were to walk in on me in my office at pretty much any given time during the day, this is what you would see me doing, right? You would see me at my computer, usually just typing away. I'm usually either writing things, doing back end of my website, sort of coding and work and design work there, or I'm designing inserts and things like that, or, building a class. So really, my workday looks incredibly boring, which is one of the reasons why I don't often vlog, because I feel like I'd just be showing you guys the same thing over and over again. But you guys do like to see it. So I hope you guys enjoy watching me type away at my computer, doing my very important business lady work. Next, I have to go ahead and do that photo shoot as I mentioned earlier. And in order to do that, I need to clear off space on my floor where I currently have all of my designer bags chilling because I've been working on this project of cleaning them out one by one. So here's a nice, glory shot of all the ladies lined up. And here is the sort of after of the little photo shoot I did. I kind of just styled a shot until I was happy with it. Like I said, this is literally for a slide in my presentation. So just thought to show you that. And then next, usually this always happens around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Mr. Sully wants his walk, so I do take him out, and you see he's adorable in the winter in his little coat with his little fur line. Yeah, he loves going for a walk. He's a very walky dog, also a very barky dog, so I did have to cut this clip short because he saw people and decided to become territorial, doing his little growl thing. But yeah, he had a nice little time getting some fresh air, and thank goodness for him, or else I probably wouldn't leave the house very often either. Once Sully is settled in from his walk, it is time usually for my lunch. And my absolute favorite at the moment has been this charcuterie sandwich. I essentially just bake a few pieces of prosciutto and slice up some brie and put it on some bread and kind of toast it in the oven. And then on the other piece of bread, I like to add some sort of like a jam. Now, this is like a lower carb version of this sort of sandwich because I am using like keto friendly bread, and I am using a sugar-free like orange marmalade. And I also am going to go ahead and add a few pieces of lettuce. Usually if I have arugula, that's what I'm using, but I'm using, what is this, like butter or bib lettuce, whatever that's called, today. And it makes a very delicious, very flavorful lunch, and it's not too many carbs, so I'm always happy to, be cutting out sugar and carbs where I can. And here's my sandwich plated up, and on the side I have a nice big glass of iced ginger tea. Then at about anywhere between 3:30 and 4, Mr. Sully demands to take a nap with me. And when I say he demands it, I literally mean he takes me to the bedroom and makes me sit on the bed and lays on top of me very comfortably in the blanket. So usually at this time, I will bring my work stuff into the bedroom and just let him have his little quiet time with mommy, and I will do a little bit of more work, from the bed. And usually at this point too, once I'm done, I'll also take a little bit of a nap myself, just because I'm kind of, in the habit of having a little siesta. Now, what I'll say is, because we have gotten to pretty late in the day, I really have to get back to my desk and start editing this video. So this is where I'm going to leave you in today's vlog. I have a lot of editing to do, a lot of clips that I have to put together, plus, record this voiceover because it's not going to record itself. So that is essentially my day. I will have dinner around like 6 p.m. I think Mr. Trenchcoat's cooking tonight, and I think he's doing something with chicken. And then after dinner, I normally sit in front of the TV and we watch, movies, TV shows, catch up on all of that stuff. Watch some Netflix. I just finished Hellbound on Netflix. I watched, I think his name was it A Boy Called Christmas? I've been rewatching Gilmore Girls since Thanksgiving, just all of that great stuff. So let me know what you guys are binging on Netflix. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you will give this video a thumbs up, and I hope you will follow along with the rest of my Vlogmas. And if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos by me. And until next time, bye-bye.